Yeah, a lot of money flying around this place. All right. So rack number 9.
All right,
Uh-oh.
caught a kiss. So here, unless the 4 ball's playable, probably scramble the 5 on top of the 2 somehow, trying to send balls your way. You got the 3 and the 6 that could get banged over, and you
Pushed
kind of
over.
yeah.
So you play the 5 into the left side of the 2 and send the 5 and the 2 that way?
Yeah, that's normally the shot you shoot here. You got other options though. You could just 2-rail the 2 if you wanted to have a little more control. But you know, a lot of guys will play the 2 balls, especially when you have, like I said, when you have the 3-6 here. That's when I really like this shot because I call it cover. You know, where the balls aren't going to get away from you too much. If there's nothing down there to hit these 2 into, they usually come around the table and a lot of times can sell out a long rail bank. So he'll want to stun the cue ball, maybe a diamond forward. Oh, he really hit it with a lot of speed. I thought he'd hit a hair lighter, but you
Missed
see
both
how
of 'em,
those went
and then,
around,
yep,
right?
and gave up a long rail
Yeah.
bank here.
So he didn't figure to miss the 3 and the 6 right there.
Right.
But normally, if there's nothing on the bottom rail that much, you'll do that and give up this long railer. Now Tony's got options. He could, well,
Shoot the 2?
He'll want to bank the 2 for sure. But he may hit it with a follow ball, catching the 5 come up. He may draw it. Looks like a high ball. Oh, he got by the 5. Wow.
He hit the 2 ball though, but he can kick into it, right?
Yeah. He can kick into it. You may see another scramble shot here since he can cue the ball. Meaning
The 7
he
into
can
the
hit
2?
low. Yeah, he can hit low English here. So you may see the guys, they tend to want to do a little more when something's there. Can't see the 2, can he? No, it doesn't appear so. I was going to say if he could see the 2, he may even be able to do something else. But the kick on the 2's there, but you got to worry a little bit about what Tony's going to do behind you off that kick. So I kind of like him moving the 7 onto the 2 here, to be honest with you. Again, he's got a lot of balls that can slow it down now.
Well, that wasn't it.
No, main thing he's playing the cue ball.
So that one is the one that Tony owed, and now he owes another one for the spot.
For the spot,
Okay.
yeah. Is he 1 railing this or 2 railing it?
1 railing it.
Looks like he hit it pretty nice.
Yeah, that one looks good. Great shot. Now this is tricky, isn't it? Because he's going to push.
Yeah, this is really tricky. It's that center of the rail, center of the table where it's hard to come off a ball thin. You can't really come off a ball thick too much and like get to the side rail. The scratch is there a lot trying to do that. So I don't know. You know, he may chop the 4 and try and run the cue ball back up table. May try and thin the 4 and stay behind the stack. Well, it looks like he's elevating. So he sees something he likes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see. The thing is, to me, it didn't look like he was trying to really make one. He was trying to push him over, and that seemed like a lot of risk to just push some balls over. You know, a lot of times when you're pushing them over, you got a lot of cover. I mean, you're not taking much chance at all.
Right.
Now the 4 ball looks really nice. I don't know if he can get on it. The 3 would be great. The 7, but I'm not. He can get on the 4. I'm not so sure how he can get on the 3 or the 7 though. I think I get on the 4 next. I think so.
And then just kind of
and follow your ball, follow my ball through, and I'm going to catch the 8. I should open the 6. To me, the 15 doesn't really lead towards much besides a little better shape on the 4. Meaning you can't use the 15 to get on the 3 and 7 really.
Right.
So is he going to try and draw across and tap the 12 maybe?
Yep.
No, it looks like he's, yeah, okay. So he could get on the 8. Nice shot. So Chip's got 2.
Well, if he can get back on this 1, is there enough room between the
Yeah,
14
absolutely.
to slide down for the 3-7?
Absolutely, there is. That's a little
Yeah,
light, so
yeah.
he's still going to shoot it, though. I'm almost 100% he's still going to shoot it. Just a nice high ball. He may come off them balls now and kiss the 3 or 7, depending. Oh, he kind of hit it easy. Nice shot. He hit it much easier than I would have. Signs of them young guys with the good nerves. Them dirty rats. All right, he can shoot the 3 and come up and bump the 14 or go above for the 12, either one. I wouldn't take a chance on the 7. You know, if the 7, any kind of chance of missable, I don't think it's necessary. He only needs 3. So no miss is like a big part of what you want to do right here, Mark.
Right.
Yeah, that's the shot I saw. Bump the 12. He may even carry the 14 first and then ends the game with the 12.
With the 12.
He's drawing his ball.
Yeah, just draw it back.
Yeah. Well, he's going to cut the 7 now, I think. But been very efficient so far when he's had a chance to run some balls. I mean, I've seen both these guys where it's been 8 or 9 and out every time they shot it. It hasn't been that just yet, but
Right.
it's been real good. I think I got. If I'm shooting here, I cut the 7. I think I might two-rail the 11 maybe instead. I don't know. This is not free by any means. The 11-2 does play, so if he misses
overcut it.
Yeah, Tony's going to have a chance to get a lot of balls here.
Yep.
Good thing for Chip is he landed the 7 and laid it up near. You know, landed it near his pockets.
Well, I think he's got this combo, and then the 10 ball goes, the 9 ball goes.
Yeah, I don't know here. I look at the combo. Is the 11 going to come up? If the 11's going to come up, I think I probably just use the 11 to get on the next ball again instead of just playing it off this combo. Now, Tony's at the table, so he may draw behind here. But if there's a lot of angle, I don't want the 11 going crazy on me. And that also, I was thinking, if not, is the 11 going to cover up everything?
Yeah. Does the 10 go?
No, the 11's got him.
Okay.
I think the 11 cut him off in a lot of ways. Oh, the 5.
He's shooting the combination.
9? Wow.
9, 11.
And open up the 5-6. Wow, what a nice strike that was.
Yeah.
You could hear how crisp that was.
Yep. It's like a good golf swing, right?
Oh,
You can
yeah.
hear it.
It was sweet. From everything. The tip hitting the cue ball hitting the ball, and then the ball hitting the back of the pocket.
Yep.
All 3. Bup, 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 bup.
What's he going to do with this 7 ball?
Well, he'll be able to get that out, drive it out, double kiss it out, kick it out, something.
But you got to be careful with this one, right?
That's what I was about to say. The worry really is the 14 next.
So if he drew over and made the 7 ball right now.
Game over.
Huh?
Game over. That'd be
Oh, yeah,
Chip's
yeah.
out ball.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
he needs. Oh, that's all right. Well, I thought that's where you're going with it. That's why I was like, okay, game over. All right, he got where he's got to stretch this, and now I'll tell you what, he better get this around on his side. All right, that's got to go a little bit. It's got to go. That ain't gonna get it. That's where he maybe should have set up to kick to the side rail lightly and just move the 7 across on his side, like say a little above the spot. Now he's got to dodge one.
Yeah. Well, because if the 7 ball's closer to his hole, then Chip's not shooting this ball, right?
Yeah, or on his side, yeah. May get a bank in return, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, good one. Pretty good one, too,
Yeah.
it looks like.
And he can come around. He can come around back behind the 7, can he?
It looks like it. It
Yeah.
may be a little thin, Mark. I'm
Okay.
looking at the table. It's thin to really control the cue ball.
Okay.
Meaning, like, he's really got to spin this. He's really got to do a few things. So
Well, you hit this with inside, right?
it looks like he's got to shoot it with inside
Yeah.
to me to dodge the kiss.
And then maybe, yeah, we'll see here.
No, he can get shape. He can get shape, but it's a thin hit. Oh, he got a double kiss, and he made it. Wow, on the double kiss.
Wow. Oh, he didn't make it.
No,
Oh,
it
my
hung.
God. What a shot, though. And he had the 7 ball.
Yeah, he did, and he's
Yeah.
might have it in a moment. Chip's got to ease this in.
Oh.
That actually wasn't too bad for him, but
2 railer.
I think he'll bank the one with a high left, really kill the cue ball off the first rail.
Okay.
This is where you need to learn how to hit these banks with a little English. That way you kill the cue ball and you can kind of not trap him, but put him in a tough spot.
He hit that good. Now, is he going to kick underneath this?
This is touchy.
Yeah.
I think he's got to hit it straight on into the point there and follow his ball like that. Just
Okay.
take what he can get. Turned out pretty darn good, really. So Tony will play this back over to his side, bring the cue ball all the way straight back down the table. About a half ball hit.
You just got to get it to that side.
Yeah, it's going over there, you know.
Not give up the 2 railer.
Yeah. And it's real natural, that shot there. It's just kind of like what you would do if the balls, you know, pockets were reversed, meaning you're on the other end of the table. Ooh. Ooh. So now Tony's got to be real careful what he does. In every way possible. He could lose the cue ball. He could hit it short. He could hit it too hard. He's got to move it down the rail a little bit. Oh, he aired it. That was the other part of it that could have happened. So, man, looked like Tony was in a good spot to win this game or possibly win this game, and he still got a shot, but
All right, so Chip has his 1 railer.
that's Jin there. Wow, came off pretty short.
Yeah.
Dang, thought for sure he made that one.
Now, he's not banking this one, right?
No, I don't think so.
Too thin.
I mean, Tony's pretty amazing at the thin hits from there, but that looks awfully tough. To me, you would kick off the bottom rail here and knock it on your side up the table, I think.
Yeah, and with the score being 5-3.
All right, he's looking at. All right, now he's doing the kick shot, like a straight high ball, basically. Oh, he put a hair right. It's a pretty good spot.
Now, is this almost like the same thing Tony had a while ago, where you just come off of it, leave it on this side, and leave the
You'd
cue
like
here?
to, but you got to put a little right English to beat the kiss. So it's
Okay.
just like, you know, those are your pockets basically up there. You got to bank it over and beat the kiss. Chip likes that kick bank.
Look at that. Oh,
It's he'll shoot it a little more often than a lot of guys will. That was kind of an extreme angle. But the one thing he's always doing with that shot is he's sticking the cue ball. He's making sure the cue ball sticks right there.
and did he didn't cover up the 2, did he?
Maybe. That's not too big of a deal for Tony. Tony will probably bank the 7 across and swing the cue ball a couple rails up to the middle of the end rail, or maybe even a little left of the middle of the end rail. Like that. Watch out. Oh, he really took a chance with the cue ball there. A really nice shot. It's a big part of this game, though, taking chances. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that wasn't the best hit. Now Tony's going to have a chance. Now is the 2 going to get bankable? Well, I think it is cross corner, so Tony will go at this, trying to get on the cross corner. He wants to catch 2 rails here and land about the head string area, I would think. Wow, nice hit there. Little past the head string. Is he going to hold for the bank, Mark?
Don't think so.
A little off. Tony will kick at these, though.
Yeah.
Because he feels like he can be really, really accurate because he's so close to it. Yeah. And there's not a whole lot that can go wrong.
Wow. Just straight into it.
Yeah, he's going to cut it with a little high inside. He wants the 2 to get on his side, so he may give up a 2-railer here, but that's better than giving up a 1-railer.
Yeah.
Now this one here is close to a kiss. He's going to throw it with a little outside. That way he can hit a little fatter. Oh, he made sure he didn't catch the kiss.
This is the same shot he just had.
May kick this one, though. We'll see. This one's a little easier. He doesn't have to cut it so much. It just kind of goes on. See how the cue ball's on his side more?
Right.
Or the right side, I mean. Tony's side of the table. It's got funny. Because the side pocket's right there.
Right.
So now he's got to be a little careful. Ooh, he gave up a 2-railer. 100% he did.
Well.
He's all right. Tony will shoot at this 3-railer sometimes. Go ahead and shoot it with a lot of pace, hoping that, thinking it gets away from this end of the table if he misses it. But
And you're talking bottom rail first, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and then back there?
yeah, short
Okay.
rail, side rail, long up top, end rail, and looks like that's what he's shooting to me. He's hitting the centerish ball. That's kind of how you'd want to hit this. All right, he said, heck with that. He's playing safe. He went for the 3 rails and swinging the cue ball, and he's had to slow down a little bit. Chips might cut at this. That got pretty tough.
Chip maybe play a 2-railer?
Maybe. He's looking at shooting it in and drawing to the side rail. Cutting it in.
Cutting it in and drawing over to the right side? Man, that's a tough shot.
Yeah, but I mean, if you miss it, you kind of figure it to leave the premises, and go back up table, the 2, right? The worry and the real worry in the shot, maybe a scratch cross corner in the same pocket that you're shooting at. That's
Right.
a real worry. But if he, oh, kissy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh is right. Tony's got a nice cross corner here. He's just got to put maybe a hair of left English on it. I don't even think he needs it, really. I don't think he has any kind of way to kiss. Okay. We'll see our first situation if people need to move or not. Exit the area. Ball gets jumped off sometimes. I think Chip tried to.
Is he going to try to just fire it off the table?
Yeah, but this is difficult here.
Please don't hit our camera. That cue ball is going right at our camera.
It's definitely coming this way off the hit because he's going to hit. Oh, no, he hit it full on.
Yeah.
Man, those carried some pace there. It's going to cost Chip a ball and a big turnaround this game. Chip had a huge lead in this game. And
So what's the shot here? I mean, are you shooting this?
I like that shot, making them both. That shot, it's weird. I just had some lessons with a real nice guy in Florida, and we went over this situation. And a lot has to do with their opponent you play, how they're playing. Meaning if they're messing up, or like in this situation, Tony's made a huge comeback in the game here in what might be what you call a crucial game for day one, right? Not to go down 3 games. So he may just say, hey, I don't want to miss-hit a shot going for that and let Chip get back this game very easily,
Right. Make him work for it.
Exactly. What just happened transpired the last half hour in this game made him maybe not want to shoot at that shot. But the score has a lot to do with that too.
So if he was up 5-3, he might go ahead and shoot it.
Or maybe,
Yeah.
or how the game went. Yeah, maybe. Or the score in the actual game itself you're
Gotcha.
playing has a huge part. But a lot of times you'll see the guys not shoot it at it as much when there's just two balls on the table, the ones on the spot. You know, when they can draw back into some other balls and there's other balls that are keeping your opponent from maybe shooting at a bank that you give up, you know, that makes a big difference.
So what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's not wanting to give up a shot because he knows that leads to shape. So that's a nice shot there, I think. Pretty good. Chip going to bank the 2, though?
Yeah, I guess bank the 2, but you're going to be coming around.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's figuring to be real accurate with the 2 ball here and speed on the 2 ball to be very accurate as well. Oh, he could get into the 12. That was definitely on purpose, hitting the 12.
Yeah.
This ball got funny.
Yeah. Does he kick this out of there?
Yeah, but you could easily catch the 2 on the way in on the kick shot
Yep.
and sell out because you're going right by it and you want a lot of spin. He's going to twist it the other way, and I don't blame him. He's trying to bank it towards his hole lightly.
Off the rail?
Yeah, like a
going
spin
rail
bank.
first and
Now
coming
he's
back?
kicking it. Now he's
Okay.
kicking it. This is touchy. Very touchy. I think I liked him shooting the outside English shot, even though all right, he's shooting the outside. Watch out for the scratch where he's standing. That's what he should worry about, the scratch where he's standing. That's the one that comes up a lot. Nice hit, Tony.
And he
Very
got it
nice.
behind the 12.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Now does the 12 bank?
Or does it cut?
It definitely cuts. But look like to me he might be able to bank, jack up and bank. Oh, he's shooting the 2. That's going to hurt.
Yeah. He's going to leave him right on the 12.
That's going to leave a mark.
And that's Tony's game ball right there.
Yeah, huge turn of events here. Looked like Chip was in a great spot to go up 3 games.
And there it is. All right. Tony takes, is that rack number 9?
Yeah, and he's going to take a 5-4 a deficit into rack number 10, but he will be breaking. Looks like these guys are going to take a mild little timeout, a small timeout.
All right, guys, we are back on.
Yeah, it looks like Tony is coming back in. Chip's already broke the balls here in
Yeah.
game number 10. He scratched. So now Tony looking at, I'm not sure what he's looking at. Kind of felt like he was going to shoot a shot to drop the cue ball behind the 8. That's what I kind of felt like he was doing.
Oh, wow.
He's moving a lot of them. I think that was the.
Seemed like they all came back where they
Yeah, he didn't really.
leave. Yeah, didn't.
Leave any by his hole, huh?
Yeah.
Tell you this. I don't think Chip has a free bank on the 3. I think the 12 does go. But it's definitely one he may look at. I mean, so just because it sits nice, he can kind of power the bank if he needs to.
What are you looking at there, Jeremy?
The 3 ball, if
Yeah.
you could fire it and like power the cue ball over to the right side of the table maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he can get at the 9. The 9 would be a nice one to get at. Yeah, a lot going on there. Watch out for the ball
lucky.
2 railing. He's giving up a cut though on the
He
10.
is.
Yeah.
And I think he can get around that 9 too. So.
Yeah, he's got to bump the 5 though. Can't just go anywhere. So may have to get it around it and then just lightly go the rail and try and bump the 5, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you just don't even worry about that. Go between the 9-5 and let the cue ball come out for the 11 or the 1. All right. Now he's taking on a really dangerous shot that really may not give up shape, and it's missable.
Yeah, that reverse cut there. But also it's going to break out this whole clutter right here. So he split it.
Yeah,
And still didn't. No reward.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's a shot that.
It broke out everything on his side of the table there with no reward. If he would have had something in the pocket, I don't think he's going to go for this 9. He has to play safe.
He's going for the 4. There's no. You can't get at the 8, so he's going for the 4. And he made it. And is he going to get anything in return again? It doesn't appear so.
No reward.
Well, and he's in he's in a bad spot too, because now he's got a guard against the 15. It shouldn't be that hard, but he's definitely got to do that. So, see, entertaining banking the 6? I don't think so. Can he get shape off the 6? I don't think he can get shape off the 6. Maybe. Looks like to me he's got to give up the 8 and draw up into the bottom of the 6 with a cue ball. That's what it looks like anyways.
Yeah, that'll cut off the bank.
Yeah. That's all he's got.
From all 3.
And you could bank at the 6, but what are you getting shape on? The 11-9 doesn't go.
Yeah.
So he's got to draw up and maybe bump the 6 and kind of like disrupt them a little bit, So Tony will get another, or I'm sorry, that'll get Chip even. Now is he going to spot the ball that Chip owes? Chip not taking much time.
He's not taking much time at all, huh?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot he was going to do,
just,
but you still got to make sure of things, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's
okay,
left
though. That 9.
Yeah, Tony's going to try and get him on the balls here. I'm not sure what Tony's looking at. Never know with Tony, that's for sure. Creative player.
Yeah.
Almost banked the 6 off the bottom of the 2 back towards his hole, almost. Just off a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, looks like he might be shooting at it. He's going. No? All right, that's
That
the
was
shot
it.
I was talking
Yeah.
about. But
Yeah, it was
he-
off. Yeah,
if he
but
can't-
still, it'll get it there. He just
he's giving up a bank on the 6 here.
he didn't like that either. He's shaking his head on that
Got to spin this, not to kiss it.
because
Nice shot. Now Chip
and
can
he
cut.
has the breakout here too. He
Yeah.
could be wide open.
Well,
This is
he should at least have the 4 next. I mean, unless I'm seeing this wrong,
Yeah.
unless he's going to go
Say-
right through the 12 or the 10 rather.
Yeah, break that out and
And he's got the 4.
you're wide open.
Yeah, he's got to shoot the 4 to get on the 10, then use the 14 maybe to come across and bump the 1. Wow, that's going to be way hard.
Man.
I'm surprised he didn't use a 1-rail angle there, Billy. Looked like to me the 1-rail angle was there, just a little inside English maybe, but now he's faced with a bank that
He's
going
gonna have to go for this 15 to get it out of the way, huh?
Well, I don't mind him going for it, but man, I don't know if he gets shaped really. Oh, it did
He
go.
sunk it. That was a great shot.
So the conditions and the weather are just perfect here. You can see that ball rub a little bit, but you know it's 4 1/4 they're playing on, but
Yeah.
the weather's been perfectly dry. You know, real crisp, perfect time of the year. Wow, he must have been confident because he was definitely giving up the 13 there if he missed the way he shot it. So, which said it earlier, Billy, when Mark was in here that Chip hasn't run 9 and out every game. He got a shot, but he's been real efficient when he gets a shot, meaning he's running some balls. It's not
Right.
always all the way out, but he's running some balls. So,
It's not going to get there.
Yeah, he's
He
got
was
a
wanting to
12
get
ball
back
bank,
on the.
though.
He was wanting to get back on that 11 or 3.
He'll shoot this bank. He should drag the cue ball towards the 2. I don't think this is a problem. He can't worry about the 1 in this spot. This bank sits way too good to worry about the 1 ball. Yeah, just drag the cue ball towards the 2 like that.
Oh, and he blocked it.
Yeah, Tony's going to have to take a foul here. He's going to have to just roll the cue ball up on the 2 and kind of take his medicine.
Do you think he can shoot that 2 off the rail and
Make the ball for him?
make the ball and then kind of push the
Cue ball.
2 at least behind?
Maybe over a little bit.
Yeah, but then he's leaving the 11.
or the 3 maybe, just depending. I think he's just got to roll the cue ball up on the 2 and not saying it's, it should get a little better from there. He wants to cut the 2 though, unless he's going over behind the 7 maybe. So Chip's got really tons of options here.
So he gives up a ball.
No, he hit a ball there.
Oh,
He
I'm
grazed
sorry.
the 2.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Now Chip doesn't want to leave the bank on the 11. All right, because that gets
Yeah, he wants to protect this ball too.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing about the protecting that ball, unless you think Tony's getting that ball out,
Right.
you're fine. I mean, if he makes it for you or something, you're on 1. But I'd rather do that than give Tony a cross corner on the 11 that he can hold shape for on the 1 and 13. So looks like he's going to roll off the 2 and go over. Now he wants to leave him on the rail. All right, now he left him that 11, but he can't really cue it that well. So may shoot it anyways, though, huh?
Tony has 3.
Yeah, he has 3. Let's see. He has 3. Okay. He's probably going to shoot the 11, I think.
Is this a follow it and you can do both? Can you pocket that 12 and bank this?
No, this is just banking the 11, trying to
Yeah.
hold shape.
Okay, you're gonna stun it 4 shape.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. You got to leave him on the rail. That way he's not banking to hold the ball and try and get back in this game like that. What a shot. And that's why I don't know if I would have rolled the cue ball over. Just
Yeah.
I know he made a great shot. No fault to Chip, but I would just didn't want to give him the opportunity to bank that, I think. I'd rather
Yeah.
him had to cut the 1 from way up in the middle of the end rail than banking the 11 with something that looks like
with
a
something for-
reward,
yeah,
a
yeah.
shape, you know. So we'll look back on this game and we'll see, but it's going to be 6-6 here in a moment. Or I think what is going to be 6-6. I think he was trying to make the 3 in the side right there, y'all. That way he could follow this ball in instead of putting Chip right where he needs 1. You know, if he makes the 3 in the side right there, well, now he can follow this ball in. Big difference. So now Chip will just edge the 3. Just don't lose the cue ball. That's the main thing there. All right, you just overcut the 3 here with a little spin and come over to the side rail here. Everything's covered up. Okay, nice shot, just edging the 7 and coming over.
Just going to putt around for a minute till something
Yeah.
pops, huh?
You may see Tony try to pocket the 2 here and spin him on the 7. Not sure. I wonder if he's looking at what the 3 into the 7 somehow and the 2 going towards his hole. He's trying to get him
I don't
on
know
that
if he
2
got
ball.
it. He was trying to freeze him on that.
Well, if he did. Otherwise, Chip
He
will just
did.
move it.
I
Oh, no,
believe
he
he-
can. He did.
No,
Nice
I
shot.
missed it. Is this a shot? Do you go for this?
I don't know what he's doing. 1 railer, maybe?
I think 1 rail and leave the cue ball up table. Okay.
Wow, 2 railer. Look at this shot here.
Wow. Wow.
What a shot that was. Holy moly.
Wow. Make something happen.
Yeah. That was a hell of a shot there. Is he cut banking this? No, he's just laying it over and putting him behind the 3. Now, Tony, does he just edge the ball or does he push it over on his side and bring the cue ball down?
I don't think either one of them want to lose no momentum here, huh?
No, and Tony's got a little of the best of it because he can always push the ball over and come down with the cue ball, where Chip really doesn't have that.
Yeah, put him in Chip's
opportunity.
pocket.
Good shot there. Good shot there. Nice speed on the cue ball. Well, left Chip in a little touchy spot here. Chip may just hit the left side of the 3 here, though, and bump it over and just drop the cue ball on top of it, kind of like that. Looking to kick behind this ball. Wow, what a shot. Look where he hit the cue ball.
That's sharp.
Pretty darn good there.
Yeah, it was sharp.
Hell of a shot.
Kenny,
And
3 rail this, nick the 2-3 rail, leave it toward. I was thinking this way.
yeah, he can spin it. The thing he's worried
Still
about
just
is
trying
the
to get it
next
back in
shot.
his, yeah.
So he's trying to hook him here on the 2, not let him see the 2. Still left it pretty tough. I mean, pretty good
Yeah.
job by Chip, really. You may see Tony kick at this long off the end rail. One of the prettier shots again in one pocket. You see this. Play the kick shot. Yeah.
You
it
can
may
get
have-
out of line pretty quick that way, though, huh?
It can. He didn't expect it at the wrong side.
Yeah.
Now he's left a cut on the 3, maybe. And those, Chip cuts this in. It looks like, hey, Tony shot a bad shot. But that shot was laying nice for it. That's why
Yeah.
you see these guys, these top players, they don't always turn out right, but they're shooting a lot of times because it lays good and it makes sense, that makes sense
split
too,
it.
center of the pocket. So Chip Compton extends that back to 2 games. 2-game lead after 10 games. He'll be breaking, I think it's actually, I think Tony's break, yeah. Tony's break. Tony won the toss. So
Tony breaking on even.
been some big swings in these games, meaning looks like both guys are going to win the game at one point or another. And then, they turn it around with a great shot or a great few shots in a row, and pretty special stuff.
Yeah.
All right, he caught that ball again. He scratched one time, Tony did, catching that ball kiss. So
Yeah, it kissed and didn't. The cue ball slowed it down.
yeah, it didn't scratch, but it didn't let the cue ball get up enough, and you never know. Chip may have something
have
on
a-
the 13, huh? 2 rail 13 maybe, but this kind of shot, you got to really know what you're doing, though. I'll tell you that much. You give up across corner easily.
Just like both of them.
Well, Billy, how's Jeanette and the family? They good?
Man, doing wonderful.
Good.
Doing really good.
Dangerous little shot here. Oh,
And did he?
he gave up
he
the
got-
cue. Yeah, he gave up a shot there.
He gave up the 5.
Tony's got to bump the balls a little. The 2 goes.
two rail back out for that 10 here?
I mean, you can.
Work
I
your
don't
way
know if
back
I
that way?
do, but I would have probably just stayed for the 1
Okay.
myself, maybe. Because, I mean, still got to get on the 1
Yeah.
to clear the 8. And
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
I don't know what he's
I
going to do
don't think
now.
he's going to be able to get down on the 1 like he needs to here.
Nice shot he got on the 15 ball now. He can open the balls up a little bit.
Wow.
You can see there. Nice angle.
Yeah.
I guess that's the 12, not the 15.
12.
So
Yeah. But he's still on a beautiful shot.
good spot now. Looks like he might be coming up for the 9. Doesn't want to get jacked up over the 4, though. Okay, he came clean there.
Yeah, he's really opened himself up here, so.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. I wouldn't mess with the 8 unless I felt like I just had to. You don't want to get stuck on the rail. Or jacked up, straight in.
No.
Like, that's what I mean. I don't.
Yeah.
If I could have, I would have tried to avoid the 8. I looked like the only ball you could play shape on to maybe slow the run down, but he must have gained a little angle here,
Yeah,
Billy.
I think he can drill 2 rails back out, and
Nice
he did.
shot.
Yeah, he opened it back up for himself.
Now looking for our first 9 and out of the match.
Yeah. Got that 3 there.
Yeah, and that last
Okay.
one's going
He
to be
gave it to him.
conceded.
There it
yeah.
is.
Yeah. 6-5 now.
Yeah, well, Tony's not going to let him get too big of a lead. He's wanting to stay close.
Well, if he can help it, right?
All right. Well, you just got back from Florida.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah.
weather out there. What?
No, it was great. Really, really nice. Both Tampa and then I went to Vero Beach for a few days, and I went back to Tampa or Clearwater area, which is Tampa, Wednesday night, and then stayed there Thursday and flew home last night. So,
Yeah.
no, it was excellent. People were great. The work was good. So,
Awesome.
no complaints there.
Good to get back in your own bed, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Be home for a few weeks. I got to go to San Antonio here in a couple weeks, and then back home again. So, happy for that. And I don't know what he's got here. Can he get at this 8? Or is he shooting the 11?
The 11 goes.
Looks like he hit it
Cross.
too thick, yeah.
And he just,
And, you know.
he left out. This could be tough.
Yeah, and Tony liked the bank. You know, he kind of, it looks like he's going rail first here. Okay, he wants to stay off the rail, though. Ugh. That one's going to maybe cut him off the run. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. If he can get by these balls and get on the 9, though, no, he couldn't do it. But you notice what he did right there. He opened some balls up on his side still, even though he knew he wasn't getting shaped. So little of that had to do with, hey, that's a better way to hit the shot, too. A little more, you know, convincing stroke, you know, instead of babying it. But open a few on his side, that was huge. You know, not huge, but means something. Yeah, Tony owes one. No, it's just part of the spot. It's just so, yeah. Because we're just scoring it all the way to 9.
Yep.
That way nobody, you can just see what he has right from the get.
Yep.
I thought he might shoot that, and I was wondering, you know, if he doesn't get it over, it leaves pretty much a free bank on the 9. And I mean, the free bank on the 3, excuse me, and shape on the 13. So, and Chip doesn't miss many of these. He's got a real good knack of making them.
Oh, this is a big shot.
Yeah, I can't believe he didn't really let it out a little more of the stroke. I didn't.
I think he's still got this 5 here.
I don't know about that.
He's
I
shaking
don't-
his head.
Yeah,
You're right.
I don't think so. Yeah. Kind of let up on it a little bit there. I thought he put a little more into that 13, it looked like. So he's sticking him on the 15, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, real nice. May have gotten him off where he can't see the 4. I don't think so, but Tony's eyeing up this long railer here. He's looking at the 2-reeler on the 12, maybe. Take you off the 15.
Off the 15.
Maybe. Yeah, 15-6 is he looking at a kiss shot on the 5? He's looking at the kiss shot on the 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good eye.
Now I don't know if the bank goes, but the bank combination ain't sitting too bad. Oh, it did go, so he was trying to bank it clean. And he let
Boy.
the cue ball go a lot
He did.
there.
This 4.
Yeah, it's 4-ball for sure. 11-ball bank, maybe. You never know. Maybe he'll swing the cue ball. Now the 6 and the 15 are pretty tied up, so that may bode well for Tony. For Chip. We'll see here in a moment.
He's got a lot of spin on this ball, too.
Yeah. Man, he got shape on the 2. He may be able to open the 6-15 up. Great shot there.
You try to go into the rail first and bump the 6.
I think
Bump the 6 out and the 15 closer to the pocket, maybe.
if you don't have to hit it too hard, I don't think you have any problems. Now, if you got to force it over there, you kind of got to take your chances a little bit, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of worried about if he didn't. Because if you don't bump that 6 out, then it gets
Yeah.
locked up in front of you type.
Yeah, exactly. Good
But
call,
still, he's
Billy.
still got the combination here. I mean,
Yeah, he's
I don't see
shooting
him
it.
not shooting it. What I really like about, a lot of these shots, I get half committed. You know what I mean? You can just tell that they go all the way. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
look, I'm
Once
going
they're
for the
going.
combination. I'm
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
I'm
you
looking
know.
at making this, but if I miss it, I'm still safe type, and
Yeah.
they commit themselves.
Yeah, no, there's shots that come up like that where you're playing both, but
Both.
you're committing to both that time as well. So when you make that decision, you maybe have a maybe on the ball, and so you do have to play the cue ball safe. That's part of the game. But when they like one and
Yeah.
they know that, hey, if I try to play safe, there may not be a place to play safe anyways, and I might miss the ball because I'm trying to do too much with the safety.
Right.
Just like some of them cross corner banks you'll see these guys shoot at. So. I think
Yeah, he
Tony's-
laid up right there. He's
Yeah. He ain't shooting at this one after all that run there.
Yeah.
Tony's actually got. No, there's 6 on the table. Excuse me. Tony needs 4. Chip needs 3. That's correct. Nice speed on the cue ball there. Really good cue ball. Tony's got to be careful here not to give up a free shot of some sort. Looks like he's shooting off the 11 and going between the 12-14 with the cue ball like that. Trying to get one on his side. Nice shot.
So do you shoot the 7 and just start just adding balls to your side here?
Yeah. I mean, 7 doesn't really go, so you got to be careful shooting that. I don't really see the value in it. I mean, I think a lot could go wrong maybe with it.
Like
maybe-
kind of popping that 7 out right here now. Yeah.
Well,
well,
I don't think he's going to shoot at that, but you're kind of like, the ball sat nice for you. I thought he might just get the 11 on his side or make the 11 in the corner and put it on the spot and put Tony on the end rail. Now Tony gets a chance to come off the 7 and kind of guard pretty well and also get another ball on his side now. So looks like to me he's just spinning the 12 now. He's got to watch. Oh, he's moving a couple. He's going to give up a long railer here maybe.
I think he was going for that 12 off the 2.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He was going hard with it, but.
Well, Chip's got a lot of options here. He's got a 9 ball he can play down. He's got a 2 railer on the 11. Looks like he's liking the 12. I don't like the 12 a whole lot. Unless he's just going to try and make it. Unless he's just going to like shoot it in with a lot of speed and stop his cue ball right there. Taking a good chance to make it. Leaving Tony somewhat tough on the 9, really tough on the 7. But I like him, you know. Chip's thing is he's been doing real well when he's getting a shot to run balls. Oh, he's playing the kick. That's got to go to get a rail. That's got to go to get a rail.
Man.
All right. You can see he's got to shoot more or less. Good scratch trying to clear the 14 out. Well, that's going to hurt. So now Chip in a position he needs 4.
And there's 4.
Yeah. Just got to get on that first one, the 7 or the 12, is it? I think.
Might be the.
So he's just got to draw out of there.
He didn't get there.
No, sure didn't.
It's makeable, and if he can just kind of chip this 12 or 15
rails.
there. Well, oh, no.
Well,
he wasn't looking to miss that shot.
no. Nice shot by Tony to take where they both need 3 now. Tony's looking good. Now, if he gets on the 12 right, it'd be interesting to see what he does. Because, you know, you might bank at it, you would think, but you can't get out with the bank. But you can see he's on it nice. If he decides to shoot it.
I think he is. I think you bank this and you got the 9.
Nah, not with the 7 hanging. You ain't going to shoot it. But this
You
one
don't
here,
shoot
you
it?
might.
Yeah, shoot
The
this
12,
one and
but
try to get up on the 9.
maybe he fires it, gets up on the 9.
Yeah.
He
He's
went
trying
in,
to
I was just curious
juice
if
it,
he was
yeah.
going to shoot it or not,
Yeah.
considering Chip would have a chance to get out here. So watch out, 7.
Oh, what a shot. Yeah, those shots right there, they amaze me.
How they get him out?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how they get them out and get them back over there to their hole.
Yeah, and lay the cue ball down on the rail, all that, right? It's almost like one pocket pool was devised the table and everything for one pocket. It seems
Right.
like how much natural shots there are. Oh, that's a great hit on a 2-railer there. Great hit. Now it came short, but just barely went by the 9.
So, okay, so you go for this. Do you try to leave the cube? Do you just go for it, or do you go for it and leave the cue ball behind the 2 at the same time on this shot?
You know, he went in and came 3-4 rails for safe. So Tony Chohan.
I thought he was already there.
Yeah, he
He thought he needed one more ball. That's why he hammered it like that.
I think he was playing safe, maybe. Getting the cue ball safe if he missed.
Okay. Well, he did that. That was
Yeah. Looks like these guys are gonna take a little break. We will too. We'll be right back.
All right, guys. Mark Gonzalez with Rackham TV back here in the booth with Jeremy Jones. How's it going, Jeremy?
Good, Mark.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. He may have given up the 3 ball here. Is that game count right? 6-6?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Are they keeping the score on the table as well?
They are. Just the game count over there. You can see it here in the top corner of the stream here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So can he bank this ball?
He can. It's one that requires a bit of speed, so
Okay. Sit in the stack, push some his way, and
yeah, you kind of take some chances there when you do that. You know, you don't really know. You're moving so many, you don't know how it's going to come out. Now, you guard against some things, but, you know, Chip may be able to bank the 2 here kind of freely. The 15-3 doesn't, or 11-3 doesn't look like it plays. The 7 does go, but he may be able to kill the cue ball if he wanted to bank the 2. He may be able to bank the 1. That's what I like. Bank the 1 into the bottom of the balls, right? Like bank it into like the 10 and then all that, and
Okay.
go up table with the cue ball where he can't see the 7. This is the other shot I was talking about. He's got to kill the cue ball though.
he hit it good.
Great, and kind of disregarded the cue ball a little bit, just kind of let it go naturally the way it wanted to go. This is the real question mark. You know, is if you make it, are you shooting the 9?
Right.
You know, to stun over or whatever. Now, the one thing he's got in his favor is if he can come across between the 7 and the 6, which is kind of, I think, how you're going to want to play it. Something like that, or maybe into the 7. Like, he went between the 7 and 1, and this is not going to be what he wanted.
Yeah.
Now, the 7 goes, the 11 goes.
The 13 goes.
13 that will go after the 8's gone.
Yep.
So I wouldn't hold for the 9 probably here. It seems like maybe the thing to do, but you got so many options. I think I'm coming to the center of the table like that. That table, man, I'll tell you.
He's got the 13, I think.
Yeah, it's close. One thing, though, I played here not long ago. I haven't spent a lot of time playing in this room, but hadn't spent a lot of time in any pool room, really, in a long time. But it seemed like the bed has slowed down a little bit since I've been here last. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, these tables get a lot of action on them, that's for sure.
Well, he's gotten a little straight. Does he let the draw stroke out here? Because the 7-11 goes. He may have a place to get on the 15 if he wants to do so, but that's tight. Ooh, ooh. He said, I knew I was going to do it.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, that miscue, it's something else. You go through a spell of miscue, and then you got to go to draw the ball with some speed. It can get in your head a little bit.
Yep.
But the mood, in my opinion, has changed a little bit. As far as I think Tony's calming down a little. Saw a little frustration from Tony at times. And it wasn't much, but it's like way more than you ever see from Tony, right?
So he's spotting 2 here, Jeremy. Did he foul on that miscue? I don't think he fouled, did he?
That I don't know.
Or did he owe 1?
He definitely owed 1. I know that. So we'll get the count right. I think he's even, so he should have. There's 15 on the table, I believe.
Yep. So he's got 1.
He's got 1 to the good. All right, now if Tony can get up table with the cue ball here, that would be ideal. Now make sure the 12 isn't dead.
Yeah, I don't think the 12 is dead.
Okay, it's a little high, but it's not off too much. You want it high if you're up table, but I thought if Tony could get up in the corner, that top left corner with the cue ball, kind of see nothing sitting too nice for Chip.
Yeah.
And not easy also to defend if you're Chip from up there. So.
Yeah, if he would have left him in the top left corner there, I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you have, just
ugly.
to kick into this 4-3?
Yeah, I mean, you might edge the 1 and drop down, but I'm saying he's got to do a little something from 6-7 feet away, you know, distance, you know, kind of causes mistakes a lot of time. Wow, well, I'm not sure what happened there. He got a double kiss that he didn't expect.
All right, they're saying on the stream there that Chip has 0. Is that right? That would be right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't. When we were
Okay.
talking about it earlier, I didn't realize Chip had any as far as like on our scoreboard. I was just focusing on Tony's count.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for that. Both the guys have had a nice cue ball coming back to the end rail, and you think that's a long-term investment, meaning, you know, you don't always reap the rewards of putting the cue ball on the rail against your opponent, but you will if you keep doing it.
Right.
All right, that ball came closer to the hole. That could pose some problems for Chip here in a moment, the 10 ball. Well, maybe Tony clips off the 2 and puts them in the upper left-hand corner, something like that. Wow, he's not going to go for anything. That's surprising to me that he wouldn't challenge from the upper left-hand corner against Chip.
Is he going to bank at this 8?
No.
Okay.
He just slide off of it. But again, his side's very bare.
Yeah.
So he's got to be careful. I'm still surprised that Tony hasn't looked for the upper left-hand corner somehow to put, just to see what Chip does with it,
Right.
you know? You know, Chip's not going to get aggressive there and steal a bunch of balls from you, but, you know, you want to see how the guy wants to play safe from that situation. You know, kind of like feel him out a little bit.
Right.
Now he should get balls on his side. Off this shot here, he should get a few on his side. Perfect cue ball. All right, now he's going to go up off the 1, moving the other ball as well. Uh-oh.
He tried to move it, and look.
Yeah.
And now he gave 2.
Yeah, if he gets on the second one, Mark, it's going to be more than 2, I think. Unless the 9 doesn't pass, the 13 doesn't pass the 11, so that helps Tony. But the 14 goes. He may be able to get on the 2. The ball in the spot goes. Huge shot here. Especially a huge shot that because of, you know, kind of getting balls from nowhere. Like, he absolutely never expected to get that kind of shot
Right.
from where Tony was a moment ago. So it's almost like a, you know, nice little alarm clock. Oh, man, I get to shoot at my hole, and a nice one. Now he can maybe go over and bump the 12 a little bit.
To shoot the 2?
He would like to get to the 11, yeah. 11 opens up the 13. So now he can shoot the 11 instead of the 2. Because now the 12 and the 13
come
both
up over
go.
by the 8.
Exactly, you're right,
Yeah.
after the 11's gone.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing. I wouldn't shoot this. Yeah, I don't know if I'd shoot this. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was he worried about? Maybe a miss, maybe? Is that what it was? Because, I mean, you normally would shoot the 11 for sure and get behind them balls.
And then you're not banking this.
And not only that, the 13 doesn't go. Now everything's going to be all right, it looks like. So I think Chip's actually got 5. He wants a bump on the
Careful.
6. No, he's good.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's going to get 6. He's got 6 now. He might get 7 or out from kind of absolutely you would call an unforced error by Tony.
Yeah. So can he cut this 13 ball in and then maybe bank the 5?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it depends. Like, you're not getting natural shape here, so you're going to shoot this the way you like to make it and not sell out. So that's draw English here. Like, if he had a ball up on the left side rail, he'd run this with top and try and get shape. So he's going to draw over. He may not hold for the bank on the 5 because he wants to make the 13 more than anything. That's
Right.
the most important thing. So, but with the 8 being tied up, it looks like he'll bank it. the 8 and the 15 and 6. You know, he can come over here behind the balls.
They let him out. Let him see the 5.
He's okay, though. That wasn't as really snookering him on that wasn't too much of like an importance. Main thing was not to give up a direct shot and have decent speed on the 5. He didn't want to give up a bank on the 5. Thing is, Tony can bank this around now and probably get the first shot from here, but he's down 7-1. So. All right, not bad. See if Chip wants to draw off this 8 here.
Two railer.
Yeah, it's tight, but I think it's playable. May see him kick the 3. You may see him take a chance at kicking the 3. He likes that shot. If he hits it well, he should lay on the side rail. Nah, he can't kick the 3. Never mind. The 6 goes also to Chip's pocket, so there's no real place to go with the cue ball. I think I just give him the 5 here. Just roll the 5 in the corner and roll forward with the cue ball. He's going to kick it, looks like. Kind of get it to his side, but he may give a free bank on the 15 here. Yeah, I don't understand that shot. Pretty free bank cross corner to win the game. All right, here you go. Tony's 2-rail kicking the 15, or maybe 2-rail on the 9.
Now that 6 doesn't go in his
I
pocket
like the 2-rail kick on the 15 better. Because he's got to do this with the cue ball here. I mean, you might get one ball, but he needs to really kind of like possibly trap Chip, or you know what I mean? Make one and get shape. Oh, that's a horse of another color there. I didn't expect that.
Well, Tony's got a lot to deal with down here, though.
Yeah, but you know, it's like, man, that's like one of the biggest things. Your guy needs one, and now he needs twice as many as he did a moment ago. Like, you kind of feel like you can keep him off 2 a lot of times, right? All right, like to get behind that ball. That's why he went this way, because he wants to take a chance at either moving this ball or getting behind it off the 11. Watch it. He doesn't want to make it for him or hang it for him. Nice shot. He got a 3-railer here on the 1, maybe. Yeah, I think he's got a 3-railer on the 1, maybe.
Just park the cue ball.
It's close, but I mean, he could catch the 3 coming out, but I don't think he's gonna. He should just smooth it around, not real hard, like that. Kind of smooth the ball around because he wants to trap him with the ball.
Right.
Not bad. Not bad.
I mean, is he going to try to just draw back into the stat, like leave him buried on the 4-5 or something?
I think
Maybe
I'd rub
play
against the 8 here. I don't know. I just barely feather the 8 and squeeze against the rail right there, only because the 5 doesn't 2-rail, I don't think. But it might 2-rail also. I don't know. He's in a funny spot here. What he's figuring is not about giving up more than 1 ball.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, he took a chance with it. I mean,
yeah.
Tony's got a perfect angle, though, to get behind the 3, 2 rails. Pretty good anyways. And it's not unreasonable to ask yourself to do this here. Lays pretty nice. Come right across his hand with the cue ball there. That's right where he hit. And maybe the 13 goes. Yeah, we're about to have a pretty even ball game here.
Yep.
He overcut it. He overcut it.
Now, is he going to try to cut this 3-ball in?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to elevate or just hit a high ball. High ball could be scary. You're going to hit the 3 better with a high ball.
Right.
But you're going into them balls. I mean, Chip's hitting them well, though. Stick and stick. Does Tony 2-rail kick this?
Yep.
Tony would love to get a little 3-rail on the 4 or something. Looks like he's going to get it. Chip really turned the cue ball loose here quite a bit.
3 rails and just park it back there behind the stack.
Yeah, I'm surprised Chip didn't kill that cue ball better there. Looking at this 3-railer could cause problems. I mean, he overcooked it a little bit. He's going to give up a cut shot as well.
Yep. All right. Ooh.
Hit it well.
Yep. All right, so
Chip regains the lead at 7-6.
yeah, and we are racing to 9 tonight, guys. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we're going to be kicking off the action at noon, Central Standard Time, noon. We'll have Omar Al-Shaheen taking on James Aranis, Double D. They're playing a race to 25, 10-ball on this table here for 4,000, at least 4,000.
Yeah, it'd be good to see both them youngsters, champions, playing. I ain't got to see them play in a long time. Got to see James play a little bit. I think it was here when he played Federer a little bit on the 7-footer.
Yep.
But Omar, it's been quite some time.
Yeah, I first met Omar in 2019 at it was either 18 or 19, can't remember. Texas State Open, the year he won it. Played Justin Bergman in the finals, and man, that was a
match.
I want to say that Justin came out the gate and so he yeah, I want to say Justin jumped out and won the first 6 games and got up 6-0 in a race to 11, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then Omar finally gets a shot and gets up there and he wins that game, and then he's going to break, and man, you could hear a pin drop in the room, and he stops and he stands up and he's like, puts his hands up, come on guys, make some noise. Everybody starts cheering, and then he puts a 6-pack on Justin to go up 7-6, and then ended up winning. It was incredible.
Omar sure does. The first time I saw him, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago at the Derby. He was just there playing everybody, all the good players, didn't matter who it was, Banks or whatever they wanted to play. I don't know if he had ever played a game of it, but he already played great 9-ball, and he really likes he likes the American scene on the pool. He likes all the different games that we all play and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was talking to him over there a while ago, and he's excited to be back here. Said Kuwait's completely shut down, like you were saying, and he's like, man, I'm so glad to be over here. I was able to get out and get here, and he's like, man, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I was surprised he told me they allow. I'm sure he's considered a little on the elite athlete side, but he said if you're traveling, you're in a better place than you are back home. So.
Yeah.
But I was surprised to see him be able to travel so easily, or maybe it wasn't. So, but good to see him here, and it should be one heck of a match between them two tomorrow to start your Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
Chip trying to carry the spin there and bring the cue ball to the 1.
So you got to bank this 4 and leave him behind the 3?
Yeah, or I mean, you could put him behind the 8, bank the 4 up on the 2 maybe. That's a little steep. He might bank the 3 up on them balls. Looks like he's going to shoot the 8, and he's going to push the 4 into the 8, cue ball on the 2. Oh, he kicked the 1. I mean, yeah. And then played the cue ball into the 3. That's 15-8. He was really looking at this 15-8, and Tony looked like he didn't like it too much.
Is he going to bank the 4 into the 1?
4-1, 15-8 here.
All right. Yep.
Swish. And he has to shoot a combination.
What a shot.
Good spot, though. So it looks like to me, I don't know if he can he hold it? He can't hold his ball for the second ball here. He's got to. Is he trying to light it? Yeah. That looks pretty thin. Huh, Mark?
Yeah, and he's going to end up into this, isn't he? Messing up the 10-7, or can he get by it?
I don't think he'll hit anything. Oh, he did. But he squeaked it home. So now should probably shoot the 7, unless he thinks he can shoot the 3 and get by the 7. But
shoot the 3 and come up 1 rail.
Looks like he's going to run in that ball there. Yeah.
Banking the 4? Yeah.
Just
okay,
moving
just
them
get
both.
him out of there, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to leave a bank, though. So Chip, not quite, run as many balls as he did earlier, but that shot after the run, though, got away from him here. He's going to leave a nice bank on the 4, and it's all a matter of Tony can get close enough to position on what he's trying to shoot for. Wow.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
Shoot the 14 and come back up for the 10?
Yeah, he's a little flat on the 2, so he might as well shoot the 14 now. That way he's got a choice on the 10 and the 12 next. Or the 10 and the 2 next, excuse me. I knew it was the 10, but it looked like the 12 to me, Mark, so he's going to draw up for those 2, the 7 and the 11. He's not going to like it.
9.
He's not going to like it. That's going to be real upsetting there. Almost maybe not even shootable upsetting.
He's got a watch going off the 11 too here, right? Oh no, he's further down.
Yeah, but you got a little bit of a point there. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but oh, what a hit.
Yeah, great shot.
Hit that as clean as if he wasn't jacked up. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's going to creep past it. No. Did it cut him off on the 6 as well?
Yeah.
Nice shot there by Tony. Chip should just, well, the ball's coming on the spot. Never mind. Just knock that ball away.
Where are you trying to leave the cue ball back over here to prevent a bank on the 5, or?
You know, I'd leave it kind of flattish on the 5, like maybe on the first diamond right in here, you know, where the 5 is. All right, maybe he can cross it over, but he can't get shape, and he's certainly selling something out if he wants to shoot at it. So Just got to make sure not to leave him where he can cue the ball real well. Yeah, that's
right
good.
there, like you said.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Yeah. Now the ball's got a little doubled up here now, so he can bank the 6 and go into the 13 with the cue ball, and be sitting pretty really. I mean, like it's natural, right? He can come almost all the way out to the middle diamond and not give up a cut shot on the 2 here. That's how big that stripe is above the 2.
Yeah.
He hit it really nice. Hung
Hit
it.
it really good.
All right, so Tony's going to need 2 now.
And he's going at the 5 again? I mean, would you
He
go at the
could
5
bank
here?
at the
Yeah.
5. I mean,
Or just play the 13 to the other side?
probably. I mean, the 5 doesn't sit near as nice as the 6 did a moment ago. If you mishit it, you could scratch in the upper left-hand corner, which is really a body blow.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like he's probably going to dig off the 13 here. He's just rolling it. I'm not sure why he's just rolling it. Is he just tying those balls up over there for maybe he thinks Chip's going to give him another chance at a free one?
I can chip 2 rail this 5 ball?
Yeah. Doesn't come without giving up some kind of shot, though. That's the shot I like, just crossing this over. Because Tony really just put a ball on your side and made things, I mean, Chip needs 4 and Tony only needs 2, but you wouldn't say it's a 2-to-1 situation, you know, on odds, you know?
Right.
Tony shooting off the 12, it looks like.
Same thing here, just cross the 14 back over? Or the 12, I'm sorry. It's cross the 12 back over?
It might be the 9, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, just straight down the middle of the table with
Just
the
get
cue ball.
back up.
Yeah,
Don't kick it. Nope.
yeah. Looked pretty good there. Great speed.
Then the 2 and just put it down there?
I might just bump on the 2 here. This is getting to be a little dangerous for Tony, I think. And the 12 doesn't bank, but it does kick a little bit to where it could get you in trouble. But and at 2 rails for Chip, so he's in. Looking at a 3 railer here. Wow. Any miss hit here, he could hit the 12 into the 5 coming off the second rail. He could hit the 12 into the 2 if he hits it long. He's got to hit this on the nose. Yeah, the 12, yeah. He caught the 12 all right. I mean, caught the 2, but got away with it.
You can't bank this ball, right? I mean, this is a 5 railer, isn't it? Oh.
I'll tell you what, look where the cue ball and this ball's laying down at, though, Mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the start of a little something there for Chip.
Well, can he bank the 5 and leave him right behind the 9 ball?
I don't think the 5 banks really towards the hole, though.
Okay.
So I would like to run the cue ball off the 5 if I wasn't putting it on the spot and get the cue ball down here, like maybe go 1, 2, 3 and drop down here. Like,
okay, and
that's
what
what
he's
I'd
doing,
like to do, you know.
Looks like that's what he's doing, too.
Yeah, I like that. So,
good shot.
Nice shot. Just rolling on the 9 here. He's just going to make Tony do that a few more times or something else.
I hope maybe he hits it or hits the 12 or.
He's banking the 13 now. Now this is yeah. Oh, that's way too hard. He's going to be upset about that speed. Not like it's the end of the world, but he really wanted that one over the
see
pocket.
This 12?
I guess so. He's not,
yeah.
And then banks the 13, right?
Yeah.
So can't hit the rail first. No, he's good. You can get away with the ball first on that one, meaning like there, he hit it a hair chunky. You saw that, but you hit the rail first. It's just you cut it and it goes right into the rail, and you're almost look kind of silly, really. But
He got a little funny here, or didn't come down far enough.
yeah, he caught it a little heavier than he thought, so it slowed the cue ball down a little bit, I think.
Right.
But I think he can get this across. He caught the point, so he's going to give up a bank. Maybe not. No, I think Tony can spin this.
And he hits that so good. And then, well, you can't. Can you bank the 5?
You can, I guess.
Does the 2 go?
You got to draw the ball, though. No, I don't think the 2 plays. I think the 2's not really. I mean, maybe, but it looks like it's on the point to me. Oh, good effort.
Great speed, too, to get the 5 ball all the way back down there and not leave a 1 rail or something.
Yeah. Right? I think so. Three railer here.
Yeah.
It's going to spread on him a little bit, but.
Oh, and look, he hit the 2 ball.
Yeah, you better hope the speed on the 5's pretty good, and it is. So, you know, Chip's going to shoot the 2, but he's got to make a good shot. That's for sure. Tell you what, though, if he could get that crossover bank like you can on the 5, sometimes you can make it twist back. You might get out. You never know. Looks like the last ball's bankable, the 9. So, looks like to me he's got to just remove this now. Soft kick. Well, not too soft. He hit it nice.
Now you just cross this over to your side and roll the 5. I mean, roll the cue ball up towards the 9.
He might be cutting this a bit. I don't know. Now I would have worried about that shot to me because it looks like the 9 banks.
And you gave a 2 railer too, right?
And you got the 1 railer on the 5. Yeah, the 2 railer's a little. You want the ball out a little more on that 2 railer.
Okay.
That's too tight to the pocket on the first hit there, and you know to make it.
Okay.
You know, to be able to make it, you got to hit so close to the pocket right there. So this one here, you want to cut it back with. Look
They hit it good.
Yeah.
Oh. 3 railer. Or is it too close?
Maybe. No, this is actually better than the last time. A little bit. He looks like he's 2 railing it. Yeah. That's close. I think it goes. I think it definitely plays. Another bank that Chip excels at a lot is this 2 railer that Tony's kind of known for. Watch out, don't want to make anything over there. Pretty good speed on the cue ball.
You making the 5, you going rail first and just leaving them down there?
I think make the 5 and just lay them kind of on top of the 9 a little bit. Just keep it simple. I mean, this situation, you know, when you need Wow, did he get him on that ball? Wow, Tony's got such a good touch.
Yeah.
And that's from 9 feet away that, you know, when you're in this situation, you need 2 and they need 1. It'll make you think you got to go a little more than they do, but it's really not. It's a lot more even than people think. Here is a little different, but, you know, if Chip gets the first shot and he makes one, he usually plays some type of shape, right? So he's going to follow up with another chance at a shot.
Right.
So, you know, of course, he's an underdog in this situation. I'm sorry, Tony. If Tony gets a shot, he's going to. No,
He's
it is.
one rail in
it
this
is
5
Chip,
ball, right?
Excuse me. Yeah, watch out for the kiss here. It is Chip that trails in this game, but if Chip gets a shot, he's going to play shape. So he's probably an 8-5 underdog, 7-5 underdog in the game, but it certainly isn't 2-1 like the ball count. That was a nice shot. Tony's going to try and cross over the 5. The thing that Tony's always got to worry about, and Chip does too, is what's he giving up on the 9? He's always got to be worried, like, not to give up the 9 ball. Oh, you hit that perfect. Boy, these guys are really playing nice. Like, that's a long ways to go to sit funny on the 9.
Right.
You know, to where you're not giving that up. Now, there's a bit of a 2-railer here, but you can't work, you know, can't worry about everything.
Yeah, if the guy makes that, it's just.
yeah, you put the ball on your side, and that's
Right.
what you're supposed to do. So.
Well, he left the 1 rail here, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a little thin.
Pretty thin.
Pretty thin. Yeah, you'll see the guys when they can really cue that low English here and really kind of dig on the ball a little bit. They'll shoot this bank a little more often. Now that's just a safety in mind there.
Yeah.
Don't think
Chip 2 rail this one? No? Okay.
Wow, I can't believe he would shoot at this. Is he just drawing back? Okay. Well, Tony's going to cut at this ball, I believe. And he can just cue it too well not to shoot at it, I think. The 9.
And you can beat the scratch just center ball, right? I mean, you don't have to.
high English.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can scratch a lot of different ways on it for sure, but I think you can cue the ball perfect. He's supposed to shoot at this. He's at a good angle to where if he makes it, he doesn't scratch. At least not in that first corner.
Yeah, wow. So is this shot possible, Jeremy? Two rail the 9 ball and leave the cue ball like down here somewhere?
Yeah.
Tough shot though, huh?
Tough, and then
Yeah.
also you could leave a return bank. A lot of times you'll want to run the ball. Like here, he might go 3 rails back up in that corner where he's at. See?
Okay,
Like this, and run the cue ball.
Uh-oh, did he scratch
You
though?
better say something to it. Wow, and he
Wow.
made it. And corner hooked himself.
Yeah.
Well, you marked him right there, but I think he's going to be giving that one up here in a moment.
Yeah. Now yeah, I mean, he's just going to, just push and just leave it right there, right? And just leave it
Yeah,
right there in the
he's got
pocket.
to.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of rules, like I said, they're playing. He might open up the cue ball here.
All right, they're talking about something right now. Let's see if we can see what they're talking about. So yeah, that's what he did. He just took the foul there and just barely touched the cue ball. So he's back to needing 2. Man, so I met I was outside. I met Phil from the Chattanooga Billiards Room, and man, he was taking me on a little virtual tour through his place. Man, that place is
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah, he's got. I don't know if he still has 2 or not. I think so. He used to have the original one downtown Chattanooga, and then
The East.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the newer one, which has still been around a minute, but really nice room. I was actually right there in Chattanooga. Spent about a month or so there, right when he opened that room in '93, I think it was.
Okay.
92, 93. Really nice, big place. Tables on both sides, probably 30 tables, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go up there and check it out.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever been in Chattanooga or not, but gorgeous town.
I have
really
not.
pretty city. All right, what's Chip doing here? Just grazing off this ball, dropping him below the 5. Speed's crucial here.
Gave
Pretty
up
good.
a bank.
Yeah,
Or no?
but he's got to put right on it to really make it, and so it's real hard to not give up a shot, you know. So I'd be surprised if Tony shoots at this bank. I really would. Now, if he's got a 2-railer on the 9 or something,
Yeah.
which I'm not sure he has that either. He may just be surveying where he wants to leave the cue ball after he plays off the 5 here.
Just put it down there on his side. Hope for a 1-rail bank at some point.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he didn't try to guard where Chip couldn't see the 5 there. He could have just shoved over, like, you know, like by the, in between the middle and the first diamond, and used the 9-13 to guard the 5.
Right.
You know, he didn't. Maybe he was a little worried about Chip's, you know, capable of banking a ball in, or bank combination, I mean, so. He might bank at this 9 here. This is one Tony likes to put that heavy spin on.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you something else. If he does spin it in, I don't think he catches the 13, and
Comes back around.
He might get shape on the 5, yeah. If he hits it right, he doesn't hit the 13 here now. And he even hit it too thin and still didn't catch the 13, so you may, in return, see Chip do the same thing. When they can get at the cue ball a lot, dig on it, you know, these types that look too thin from the end rail, well, start becoming shootable for these guys. You notice how Chip's trying to hide this ball.
Right.
You know, which pretty standard stuff. Bank combination here, a combination bank here, Mark, on the 5-13. He can maybe throw this.
Yeah.
It's close.
Looks like he's going straight for the 9 ball.
Kick
Just
on
kick
the
it
9.
out of there, yeah.
Slide up the rail lightly.
But does he have, does he
He's
got to
looking
worry
at
about
that
the
shot
5?
now. He's looking at that shot I was telling you about now. What I wonder is, can he just go straight up to the middle of the end rail, let the 5 come across, right?
Uh-huh.
Bank the 13 to your hole, go straight up, follow through to the middle of the end rail, and then he can't cut the 9 because the scratch is there, right?
Right.
Wow, look at this shot.
Wow.
This is going to hurt. That's a little unlucky, but
Yeah.
maybe going out of your way a little bit to shoot at your hole, though, as well. I got to call it like I see it, Mark. Just,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, kicking that ball off of the guy's side and just smoothly going up the rail and kicking it up table, hey, yeah, that's good. But banking it from there, I mean, how often are you going to make it? I mean, you can hit it good, but how often do you really make it?
Yeah.
And so you're playing a guy that's just going to remove it, and I think he can get at
rail?
this. I think so. I think he can. Oh, he got too much on it.
Wow.
Both need 1. Big game here
And
at 7-6.
Can he bank this without scratching?
I think so. I think with inside he can.
He won't scratch in the top right corner over there?
Oh, that I don't know. Going right off in the side is the one I'd worry about. So he may be kicking this. He may kick this ball.
All right, he's going for it.
I think he's kicking it. Oh, he tried to kick it.
And he just, he's not happy at all right there. Wow. Well, that's going to get Chip to the hill here for tonight. The day 1 hill.
Yeah, and Chip's also, you know, could get a 3-game lead, but like you said, the worst he can do is be down a game going into day 2.
Yep.
So.
Tony visibly frustrated with himself there.
Yeah, and he must have been putting a little left spin on the ball there, and he just kind of curved it a
And it-
little quick, a little early. The straight English, you don't expect him to catch that ball.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this game takes a while unless Tony gets a shot quickly. I think Tony's going to grind on this game here. Well, he's lining up a 2-ball that I'm not sure how that sits. It doesn't look that great to me. Definitely doesn't go long rail. I don't think it goes 3 rails either. So nice shot there by Tony. Kind of made that happen a little bit. Now let's put a little heat on Chip. Nice shot there. That was touchy. came close, I would think, anyways. And put him in the upper left-hand corner some kind of way.
Maybe roll the 1 towards the right side and.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go all the way up here, because if you go all the way up, you're probably going to leave a pretty easy soft kick on the 6. But
Just
if you
leave him by the head string, maybe.
yeah,
or?
maybe the middle of the side rail. Yeah,
Okay.
middle of the side rail. Yeah, that's the head string exactly on the middle of the side rail. All right, he went all the way up, and he's going to scratch as well.
Yep. Oh.
Ooh.
Got
But
away with that
nevertheless,
one.
he's still leaving that soft kick on the 6. So,
Right.
but he could have played the one thicker, and just drug the cue ball over to the, like you said about the head string on the side rail. So this is a kick you always, this is an easy one because the 6 is near the rail. But you need to really learn if you're going to play one pocket out of kick, even when that ball's up a little bit. Get you out a lot of sticky situations, that little soft kick where you lay on top of the ball. All right, what can you see here? Still take advantage of the corner somehow, I think. Oh, he can see the 10. Wow. That was definitely the shot. What you're hoping is he doesn't he doesn't leave you, he leaves you a little better where you can get at a little bit more if you're toning.
He's going to shoot the combination here?
Yeah. Trying to twist it back off some balls. Playing the cue ball a little bit more now. So Chip's going to have to coast maybe off the 10 or maybe off that, what is that, the 15 that's on the side rail? Oh, he can still kick, I guess. Okay, I thought maybe the 3 had him. Oh, it's going to cost him
Did he
one.
foul?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. So what does he have here?
I think the 9 isn't really that good, so maybe grazing this ball, the 15, and going across like that.
Is he going to bank the, what is that? What is this ball right here? By the 1 ball on the side, the 10 ball.
10.
Bank the 10 and run the cue ball up here?
Maybe, but there's a lot of gaps. See how the 6 is up? So there's some bank windows there,
Okay.
You do that a little more when there's balls on the low rail that are covering up all the banks, because you don't really have a whole lot of places to run the cue ball. Few places, but Tony did pretty decent here. Just because the 6 is a hard ball to defend against. Yeah, the 6, you go down low with the cue ball, it banks all kinds of ways, so it's a hard ball. Always the ball below the rack you can't get at. That's always one of the toughest to play safe against. He's just coming off the 3 and trying to lay him right at the 8 and 2. Oh no, he's hitting off the 8. Dangerous here now. Wow, what a shot. Turned out nice. So you kind of wedged on that 6 there.
Yep. Is he going to try to get on the other, in a gap somewhere
He's
on the other
shaving
side?
the 2 or just kicking. One of the 2. He just took a foul, it looks like. Nice speed on the cue ball again, so he knows it's difficult to play safe against those low balls, the 8 and the 6, if you're Chip
Right.
or if you're Tony. But Chip's got to do it first because Tony keeps putting him up there, before Chip can, right? So,
Right.
So now what? Oof.
And that's the, that's the real, to me, the real like genius and thinking.
Yeah,
The
that's
strategy behind this game,
experience
right?
in the
Yeah.
game. Just say that because it does take experience. So he's in trouble.
I'm a rotation player, right? I'm a 9-ball player, so I would never in my right mind intentionally foul. Like it just doesn't even cross your mind,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's worthless. And in this game, it can be very valuable, right? Now here's your shot because he's in a bad situation. Here's where he might push through on the 10, bank the 10, and push down, on the side rail because maybe he gets some going towards his hole that way, puts a little pressure on Tony, right?
Right.
And he's in a bad situation. So
Is he looking at the
well,
the 11 4 14 combo?
Yeah, he's looking at that because he feels like he may be able to come through the 7 with the cue ball and get safe like this, but the 2's going to come up. So
He can cut that too, right?
Yeah, Tony's going to have a good chance to get on the board here and score heavy.
And he can get on the 6 afterwards, right?
Yeah, there's other balls, the 3, the 9, there's a bunch of balls that go. Oh, no. He caught the first ball coming out, the 6, and he's going to shake his head and wonder what the heck's going on here.
Now, that 7 doesn't go, does it?
I don't think he's got a shot at it anyways. I think the 8's got him, so he'll put him underneath.
If he banks the 8 here, if he missed,
Look at this
that was a good shot.
Wow, how good's that cue ball, by the way? Wow, that's like really tucking the cue ball away there. And he caught the wrong side of it. He's trying to come back behind it. So he doesn't have much angle here, though, so he's close enough to it. Usually you can create when you're close. Yeah, like that. He actually got a lot out of that.
Good shot.
Yeah, the 2. After the, what is it, the 9? Is that the 9?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, he thought he was going to hit the 12, I think, Mark.
Went with the 8.
Yeah, he's on the rail now. He's going into the bottom of the 2 here, so he's got to maybe elevate the
Jack
cue.
up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and when you elevate the cue, he might shove right into the 11 and not get a shot either. So I guess he was going to settle for the bank on the 7. How bad is that, Mark?
Oh, yeah, I'm just sending it to my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. All right, the 7 isn't playable, I guess, because Tony's not backing off here on the 12.
Didn't quite bend it enough. Yeah, that's what I was asking before. I thought maybe a couple shots ago he could have banked the 8 into his, and even if he missed, the 7 didn't go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Hey, I wonder if the 6 banks here for Chip. I mean, spotted. I think Tony's got. Yeah, surprised Chip's not entertaining the 6 ball here. I guess the other ball, the 12's just too close to the hole.
Now, Tony can't play this 7 towards his hole, right?
Looks like he's just going to move them both out of there.
Okay. He didn't want the 7 to come out, right? He wanted it anywhere on that side.
It didn't bank,
yeah.
so
So is he just going to just dig him back to the bottom rail where he's at now?
I think so, but he's got a couple balls doubled up, so I guess he's not too worried about that. He wants to, wow, he let the cue ball go a bit. Oh no, now a ball on the spot. And it's going to give up a cross corner bank here. Chip's going to get a chance here to maybe get shape. I think anyways. Yeah, he can maybe stun up for the 2 here. Maybe even get on the 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even try. So that's where camera fools us, where he's for sure knowing that I can't do that. I just got to take what I get here.
Right. Can you bank the
It looks like he can
12
bank.
ball?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me with straight draw.
Yeah.
It goes by the 8, I think. Like that.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Yeah, it looked like it got, playable anyways.
Yeah, and you blocked it, left
And
it by your
shape
hole.
and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I mean, that was a perfect shot.
I'm not sure what Tony's looking at now. Playing the 3 into the 12, cutting the 3 back maybe, and killing the cue ball in the end rail just in case he misses. I think that's doable. Heavy right spin.
Okay.
I don't think you hit the 2 ball.
You drift underneath it?
Yeah, between the 210.
Between the 210 and then
yeah, with a lot of
spin
right
down.
and let the English kill your cue ball.
Looks
Tons
like that's
of
what
right
he's doing.
English. Oh, he just went in and got shape.
Yeah.
Said heck with it.
Well, he put the cue ball behind the
Oh yeah,
that there.
That's pretty sweet. But
yeah.
now,
I mean, it leaked out, and now he can shoot the 11 if you want. I mean,
yeah, it's not easy, but yeah, he's up 5-0. Going, he needs 4 though. He's going to 9. I think he shoots. I think he shoots the 11 actually. Nope, he's just going to give him this ball.
and see that too. That's really smart, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, it's all about value. You got to see where the value is. The percentages on making this ball versus not making it. The scores this. There's a lot of little factors that make up what you shoot at or what the different options are.
that was a good shot. Maybe bank the 10 and leave the cue ball behind those 2 balls on the
Maybe.
left-hand side.
10 doesn't really go, though, so you might see Tony just shoot the 2 up into the 10 and try and remove some more balls kind of up table.
Okay. Which is,
If the
looks
10 went more, oh, he's not going to, he's just going to do it lightly.
Man, we've had a heck of a battle tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, I thought the guys, they started off playing really, really well. I mean, like, hard to keep up that pace how well they were playing, and fell off a little bit, but then they both had it back together and playing well, so. And one pack, it's one of those kind of games you're going to see some things that you don't expect both ways, whether great or a little bit on the, mishap side.
Man, that was a great shot there.
Yeah, he's squeezing this game. Doesn't want to go down by 3 games
Yeah.
going into tomorrow. It's one thing about the long races, you can come back for sure, but there's some mental anguish usually one way or another. It's hard, that's the one thing about
Watch
the one
out.
pocket with both players getting a break and whatnot. I find it to where the rotation ones, I might change the format for a lot of these guys. It seems like to me one player can get down quite a few games in that long race, and then that's a pretty demoralizing situation,
Right.
Oh man, yeah, I made 5 mistakes and he made 2 and I'm down 20 games.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
all right, sorry. Okay. Tony got a little closer to that pocket with the cue ball than I expected, but like I said, really squeezing this game with a 5-1 lead.
Man, what do you do here? Just bury him somewhere? or try to get the cue ball back to where it is now.
He's just going to cut the 15 and run the cue ball back up table somewhat.
Yeah. Well, we're in for a long one here, buddy, I think.
Yeah, I actually expected a few more of these here in day one.
Did you?
Yeah, a few more.
Yeah.
Especially if you, if you consider the game count. If you just look at the game count right now, 8-6 chip, you might think that there were a few more of these longer games. Chip likes the balls up table sometimes, so. He's going to give up a bank here unless that ball freezes. Eesh. I think it still banks, to be honest with you. Don't scratch up in the upper corner, though. Oh, he caught a kiss. Actually, triple kissed, I think. I think he kissed at the first and kissed again off the end rail. Three around this. Did pretty good. A little bit long.
You kick behind this ball?
Looks like it to me. I mean, you can cross it over very easily also because you're banking it up by those balls anyways.
Okay.
Now Chip's moving. He's going 3 rails. He was trying to double bank it and then go 3 rails with those balls,
Right.
things have gone a little different, right? So what he's also looking for is maybe a miss hit here by Tony. All right. Now this lays pretty nice where he can bank the 5-6 and throw the top ball towards his hole. Watch. Off of 1 rail and put the cue ball behind all them balls. See where the 6 is coming?
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, just need a little more oomph.
Is Tony banking this?
The 10 looks like it's got, the 10's kind of keeping him off of that maybe. The 10's out there a ways. Easy to cross that 10 and give up a shot if you're Tony. I like him just moving looks like he's banking it. to me. I don't know why he'd be shooting the 6 if he wasn't banking it. He's trying to go back up where he's not giving up the cut, but that ain't going to get it.
Yep.
Yeah, you give
Well,
up
that's
three
exactly what you
balls.
said, yeah.
Give up 3 balls. Go ahead and get on the 6 now if you feel good. You don't have to, though. You can just get on the 5 and drop down.
He tried to get down on the 6.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he did. 100%.
Make it and put it in. Just hit the stack.
I'd love to get around the stack and get back up for the 6-ball bank maybe, but I don't think he can. I want to trap himself now. Well, he's got a 15-ball bank now. He drew the ball a little much. I don't know if Tony's going to cut at that 6 or not. Probably crosses the 15 out. Nice hit. Nice hit there.
Oh, look at this. Wow.
Nice hit there. He's surprised if he didn't shoot this, though. Guess what he's thinking is the way it lays, if I miss, I could give up a cross corner, but I mean, I think you got to shoot this. I know I see he's right where he wants on the 8, but I mean, you're getting to where you need 1. No,
Yeah.
you need 2. I'm sorry. He'll need 2 if he makes the 15.
Right.
Still in a pretty good spot, I think.
What was he thinking about with the 8 there?
Long railing it.
Really?
Crossing it over, yeah.
He was trying to do it and then bank it back.
Oh, maybe,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you're right there. All right, Tony needs 3 and Chip needs 5. Looks like he's trying to, bank
Two
draw,
rail it?
bank draw it, but I think he just move it.
Yeah. Now, can he 2-rail this, or does he have to?
Yeah, look
Okay.
like kiss. I wonder if he'll lock him up here and put a ball in the spot if you're Tony.
Make the 1 and like leave him frozen on the
Yeah,
15-7 or something?
Yeah, Tony doesn't want to do that, though, because Tony's got the lead in the game.
Right.
You know, he doesn't need balls down the table. He's giving up a cross corner, but he is jacked up, and he's got to maybe put a hair of spin on it. So watch out for that corner up in the left, that top corner where Chip's standing for the cue ball. Oh no, he hit it pretty nice.
Yeah, he hit it real nice. Now, can he get underneath that and dig it out of there?
Yeah, he may have to kick and come across this now and send it towards his hole, cue ball towards the stack. Oh, he overhit it. He's going to maybe give up a cut here. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, the guy makes that. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, knowing that's close to a scratch, so.
He's cutting it. Wow,
Nice
what a shot.
Tony. You're going to bump the 8 open?
Oh.
Almost.
I mean, yeah, you said Tony doesn't need balls up table, so Can he two-rail the 8? No, it doesn't go by the 7.
Yeah, it looks a little tight. Not only that, he's close to it, right? So you got to put a lot of power into it to two-rail it like that. So it might be kind of tough. Look at this shot. He's kicking it. Big man. Stretched out. He left the cut here. That's for sure.
And it'll send the cue ball 3 rails around to the stack.
Yeah, it looks like we're waiting on Chip.
Yeah, Chip took a restroom break, I believe. Well, so you said you're going to Tampa. What else you got coming up, Jeremy?
No, I came back from Tampa. I'm
Okay.
going to Tallahassee, and then I'm going to San Antonio to the Bananas.
Okay, that's
and
right.
then, just, a lot of teaching. So going to finally play at the end of the month in April. That'll be nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we told y'all about that match. We'll let you take a look here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So it's Sky versus Dennis. It's the rematch, but they're going to do a race to 150 on a bar box. So they're going to play that here at Stixx and Stones in Lewisville, April 9th, 10th, and 11th. So it's only 2 weeks away, guys. So mark your calendars and don't forget about that. That's going to be 150 on a bar box. It's a long race.
Yeah.
Who do you like there? Coin flip, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Skyler, he's awfully tough on that bar table, and so's Dennis. Skyler doesn't lose much. Neither one of them lose much, so just kind of who gets it going. Playing winter break.
Yep. So that'll be fun. Dennis is here in the house.
Yeah.
Running around here.
Surprised he's not in the game already. Usually doesn't take long. He is the best player he's by far the best player in the world that gets a lot of action. That stays in action a lot.
Right.
I mean, like, it's one of the best in the world, period. But
well, he has to give up some ridiculous spots to.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here comes Chip. He went and gave himself the pool hall junkie Christopher Walken speech in the mirror. The lion.
No, I mean, I can't lie. I tried to watch it a couple times. I couldn't
do it, huh?
Couldn't finish it.
Oh man, you missed. Okay, so yes, it's. I mean, okay, it is what it is, right? But there's a scene. You just have to YouTube the Christopher Walken lion speech from Pool Hall Junkies. It's a little, 2.5, 3 minute clip of where,
I love Christopher Walken.
Oh
so.
yeah.
It's been a while though, and I probably could make it through it. I just, Oh, that's weird, that movie. Some people just really love it. And I wouldn't say I hate it. I just hadn't made it through it. And it sounds, probably don't like it so much, what I have seen. But
well, I just
either
can't.
You really love it or you
Yeah.
don't like it so much.
It's not a bad movie. The only hard time I had with it was uh-oh.
Yeah, when you hit that shot thick, that happens. That 2-rail scratch in the side, or it comes close anyway.
Yeah. Man, I just can't picture Ricky Schroeder as a bad guy. You know what I mean? Like the Silver Spoons kid. Remember
Ricky's-
Silver Spoons?
Yeah, yeah. I watched Crimson Tide not
Okay.
long ago, and he had already kind of fallen off in his acting career a little bit.
Oh.
Overcut there. So he wasn't one of the main actors, but he was in that movie with Denzel and about
Yep.
the submarine and all that.
Can he cut? He can cut this 8-ball, right?
Oh yeah, and may crash the 5 over. It looks like to me also. Well, he's got a 2-rail
Two-rail,
though.
yeah.
Definitely goes. Like he
Hit it a little full, right?
looked like it came short off of that angle. That was a hard angle to come short off the second rail.
Now he can cross corner this one, right?
Yeah. Watch out for that scratch up in that upper left now. That scratch there. Okay, he hit it with hardly any English at all. Any left spin. Not one bit. Two-rail kick here on the 5. Hard to pass this up when you're sitting close to it like that. You think you're going to be pretty accurate. Now, does he cut the 5 towards his hole and come 2 rails with the cue ball, trying to get cue ball up behind the 7 here, Mark?
Yeah.
Like
just,
a safety shot?
Yeah, just cut the 5 like at the bottom right diamond here on the short
just
rail.
thin it over, and run the cue ball over. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
may
think that's a
spin
great
this to
shot.
try and get it as thin as
Right
possible.
there, just like that, yeah.
Now, the problem with this shot is he's going to end up all right. But Chip's behind in the game, where Tony only, Tony needs 2 still, I guess. So.
Wants it to hurry up, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too unhappy, though.
Now, is Tony just going to put the 5 in the stack and run the cue ball back to the...
Most likely, yeah. Get it on his side. Yeah, you're getting the hang of it, Mark. You see how it's going. It's kind of like just reversing
Right.
The table is
Right,
all it is.
yeah.
And play them back over to your side and so on.
I mean, it's real easy to talk. It's not real easy. I mean, once you see the shots, you know what I mean? But executing them is something totally different.
Yeah, for sure. Chip's, he needs 5. Tony needs 2.
You think he was trying to make that?
I don't think so. No.
Because, like you said, he doesn't need balls up table, right?
Yeah, and, not saying it would have been a big deal. That's why he sent the cue ball down there just in case it did go in. But he wanted to get below the stack, not to give up a bank.
Man, they're all touching, and that 15 ball is just hanging. Oh. Just thin the 14 and run the cue ball up.
It looks like it. Make sure you get a rail, whichever way you play it. The main thing, like I was talking about with a friend of mine the other day, is when the balls are up table is, it should be obvious when the guy's trying to trap you. So it's really more about trying to stay out of a trap than it is trapping your opponent. Trapping your opponent takes a little help from them when the balls are up table, kind of. Once the guys learn the games, they don't give you that much opportunity to trap one. That's why you see a lot of, pick one off and so on and so forth. You don't see big runs. And now when the balls start going on the spot, that's a different story. Things change quickly.
I think he's going to be forced to make it and just leave the cue ball down. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to play cue ball speed here. Really nice. Chip's looking at the one railer here, and the reason why he's looking at the one railer is he can zigzag the cue ball, I think, with a high ball right towards the stack here up in the corner.
Just back cutting it, banking it.
Yeah, like
just
that,
like
trying
that.
to zigzag the cue ball.
I think Tony's shooting this.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right.
Just inside and.
Yeah, I don't think he needs any English for this one. Yeah. Wonder if he can even escape with the cue ball.
I don't know.
Can he? I think he can get at the 5. I think he might be able to shoot at this at his hole.
The 14.
5 and the 14.
Yeah, get them both over there.
Yeah. Yeah, now what? You shoot the 14 and kick the 7 out mildly. You know, just come across the 14 like bank it. Seven's in the kitchen, so you can jump the ball.
Yeah, he's telling people on that side to watch out. Dude, that guy over there might want to get his hands up.
Which one?
The guy with the beard. Like, his woman got up and got behind him.
Yeah.
But he's sitting there with his hands in his lap.
It should go the other way, I think, though. He made it anyways in the side, so that was pretty lucky.
So is this the same shot he had earlier where he'll just push the two of them towards his hole and swing the cue ball around?
Again, I think he's squeezing on this game right here, Mark. Don't think you're going to see Tony take too many chances in this spot. Now Chip needs 4, right?
Yes.
Nice shot there. Looks like the 14 might bank
One
here,
railer?
huh? Yeah.
And I don't think, I mean, you might give up a bank on the 5, right? But
Yeah, you ain't giving up much. I mean, this is one I think he should hit pretty well. No worries of a scratch or anything here.
so we just heard Omar and Dennis are over there in action. Race to 13 for 1,000 even. Playing 10 ball.
Yeah. Big table or 7-footer?
I think they're big table.
Omar is not afraid, that's for sure.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Does he give up another swing at
I
it?
think it goes a little tight.
It's just got to creep past the 5, right? No, he's not shooting it. 3 rails?
Yeah, he's just playing safe. He's just nipping the 7 and dragging the cue ball down the table. I don't think Chip's shooting at anything here, I don't think. Oh, he is shooting at the 2-railer. They give up a cut here if that ball doesn't get against the rail. Did all right.
Can he bank that?
Yeah, he can. He's going to spin it big time. Just caught a little too much ball.
He's been hitting a lot of those a little fat.
Well, that's the kind of like the safer way. You're not going to scratch that 2 rails up in the corner trying to hit it and trying to really get at it. Plus, those guys twist the bank back with English. So they twist the bank back with English more. They don't really cut it as thin as people think. You know, they really throw the bank back. And
can he 3-rail this between the 5 and 7?
that's close. That's close. Might 1-rail it. It's real close to 1-rail in between the 7 and that other ball.
Okay.
I don't think it goes, or maybe in a perfect world it goes, but not really shootable, kind of. Probably just cuts the 5. I would just edge the 5 and come straight back down the table myself. Yeah, like that. Again, whenever, you know, when you first start playing one pocket, you're like, man, they need 6. I only need 1. I can just do whatever I want. But you learn that's actually the opposite.
Right.
They're the ones who have to
make something happen.
Yeah, and you go into a big, like, prevent defense kind of like.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, where you give up a ball here or a ball there, but you ain't giving up a lot.
Right.
So.
Just thin the 7 and bring the cue ball back to Chip's pocket.
Yeah. And you know, maybe he's a little worried about giving up some kind of aggressive shot to Chip, but, well, he's looking like he's queuing up on something here. And he made it. Well, or he almost
Wow.
made it. Now Chip going to roll the 7 in and get on the bank here, right?
Yeah. He's jacked up over that 11 ball, though. That
Yeah.
makes it kind of tough.
It does. And he's really straight.
But yeah, that's what he's looking at.
Wow, what a
Great shot.
What a shot. I think he just ended up short on the bank he wanted.
So will he kick this?
Just kick
Okay,
soft
yeah.
underneath. So Tony could move the 14 up the table pretty easily and just kind of bring the cue ball over to the left. Nice shot.
Now that 5 doesn't two-rail, does it?
It does, maybe, but it's, pretty thin hit from a long ways away. Watch out, cue ball. Watch out, cue ball. Whoa.
Ooh.
Like Chip's eyeing this one up there, Mark.
Which one? The one-railer?
Yeah. Crashing into the 5.
Yeah.
Ball's probably, he missed going into the 5 and he made the bank. Now he's got a bank on the 5 maybe.
Wow,
What a
yeah.
shot. God dang.
So you're going to go rail first and then swing the cue ball around?
Can he beat this kiss here?
A one railer with a chance to get underneath this ball. Right?
Another one railer, yeah. That looks good. Oof.
Wow. Now, can Tony one rail this one?
He can, but he won't.
Okay, he'll just pocket it.
Yeah, he'll make Chip shoot from there, and Chip will cross the 11 over. That's all he can do. Yeah, Chip will, and I think he'll cross it. He might not cross it. He might just shoot through it a little lightly. I think he crosses it, no problem though. He doesn't want it to come up too much now. Looks good. Doesn't look makeable to me. So
And he'll just cross it over and one rail up the cue
Here you
ball.
hit this one thicker, so you have a better control. See how you hit it thicker to the end rail?
Right.
That way he has a better control on getting the 11 over by hitting it thicker, but also with the cue ball control coming down the table.
Is Chip shooting this two railer to go home for the night?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. Maybe a kick? Is he looking at the kick? No, he's just edging this ball. Thought he made it at first.
He's going to make it and spin over to his pocket, to Chip's pocket.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, it may have to go a little bit. Pretty good. It's close to that two railer both these guys like.
Yep. That's what he's looking at.
Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be in.
Wow. Wow. Well, there you have it, folks. Mr. Chip Compton takes day one in this race to 27, 9-6. Wow. What a match.
Yeah, great
What a
shooting there.
match.